Hi everyone. So Google My Business is a free tool that Google gives us so that we can be found on Google Search and Google Maps. It is an extremely powerful tool to increase your rank and visibility on Google. Now, if you are a coach, a consultant, a service provider, even if you're just the face of the business and you are attending clients at your location, be it your home office, an office, or you actually going to see people within the vicinity, you should be creating a Google My Business listing, and I'll be telling you why shortly. Before I get into more details, please click on the subscribe button and the bell button so that you get notified when the next video goes up. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, Google My Business is a great way to get more exposure and leads. If you have a Google My Business listing and someone searches for, let's say, a life coach in London, you want to appear, if you are in London, in the search results on Google Maps as well as in Google search results. As you can see, this map area is shown above the actual search results, which is super because you have literally just jumped to the first page of Google, especially at the top of the first page of Google. And that's pretty much what most people ask, especially my clients. They always say, how do I get to the top of Google, the first page on Google? Well, being on Google My Business, it's like a little bit of a shortcut. A Google My Business listing is made up of several elements such as your location, your business details, opening hours, contact details, posts, even like on social media. Google My Business has pretty much the same facility. Reviews, really, really important, and images of your brand and your business and yourself and your team, if you have a team working with you. It is really the prime spot to showcase your business in its best light, because being on Google, it's being seen. So if you're not on Google, it is very highly unlikely that people will find you. Okay, there might be ways through social media, but in general, if you're not on Google, you're pretty invisible. So it's very important that you put some of your energy and your marketing strategy into getting up in the ranks in Google, specifically for keywords that you want to rank for and that your client, potential client, is actually searching for. And being on Google Maps, if you have a physical location, you are then reducing the competition to within your particular area. And that is then much easier to rank for. So Google My Business listings is a very powerful local SEO, search engine optimization tool. One thing I ask of you when you do have a Google My Business listing is please keep your details up to date. I mean, I'm sure you have experienced it yourself when you are looking for a shop or a service or, somewhere where you want to go and visit, and it says it's open. On the Google listing, it says they are open. So off you go into your car or get the train or whatever you use to get there, and all of a sudden it's closed. I mean, that's happened to me so many times. It's frustrating and just leaves a bad impression on your brand. And secondly, your telephone number or your contact details in general need to be correct. Many times I will find the listing and I will phone them, find out if they have certain product or have they got availability for an appointment and those kind of things. If your details are incorrect, you're missing out on these leads that could potentially turn into clients. So minor little details, but super, super important to generate leads for your business. If you are a coach, someone might want to phone you and find out what your fees are, or when your next appointment availability would be, or how you even work. They want to start a dialogue with you. If you don't have your details on there, you miss out on that opportunity. It's same as if you, for example, an interior decorator and your brand, you are the brand, and somebody tries to contact you or visit you at your showroom. And guess what? Your showroom's closed, but your Google listing says you're open. Your brand suffers from this lack of information. So I beg of you, please make sure that when you do have a Google My Business listing, that you keep updating your details. Google prompts you. If there's a holiday coming up, it will ask you, are you going to be open? Please update your Google listing. So keep that as a strong reminder when you are managing your Google listing. If you do not have a Google My Business listing yet, I recommend you go to google.com/business. Here is the link below and set up one now. It is actually very, very straightforward. Just follow the process, the steps that Google gives you, and you will have a listing ready in pretty much 3-4 minutes. Then the last step is to get your verification postcard, which it can be a hassle if you have a really bad postal service. For example, in South Africa, it can take months before a simple postcard arrives, and that can cause quite a lot of issues. So I will be recording a video on how to get by if you cannot get the postcard in time and then that verification code expires. So subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when I upload that video. And if you're watching this a bit later, I might have already recorded it, so then it will be linked in this video. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to this channel and like this video, because it really helps support our work and it helps us reach many more women similar to you who are looking to be the face of their brand, show up confidently, and generate leads so that they can grow their business and make an impact. And that's what we want in the world. We want to make an impact with our businesses. If you have any questions, write them below in the comments and I will make sure I reply. Bye for now.